We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Welcome back to the Lion's Den, everybody. Episode number 37. Please continue to subscribe at Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating, and give us a glowing review, and we will definitely read it here on the pod. And go ahead and subscribe at YouTube and hit that notification bell.
Bing.
Nice, that was beautiful. Hit that notification bell.
Bing.
Oh. And so that you know what's coming at you. And of course, as always, patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod for some what do you call it? Bonus stuff. I'm a little off right now. I'm a little off.
Stuff.
No, it was fine, but in
Here's
that
why
last
I'm
moment, you just left for a second.
Let's do a review. Before you say you're off, let's do a review.
Okay, go ahead. Well, hold on. The guy who thinks he's the boss just chimed in, but go ahead.
Fine, we won't read them.
Thank you. We will read them, but when we want to.
Okay.
What I was going to say was I'm a little
No, go ahead.
off because of the drive here. That's all it is. That's all I was going to say. So let's read that review.
Yeah, read the review.
I waited until he was taking a drink.
Damn it.
We'll have a whiter drink, by the way.
know, what is that?
Kombucha?
Yeah.
Kombucha?
Jesus Christ.
I know. I actually thought that. I was like, God, I'm so white right now.
It should be called Caucasia.
Yeah.
Got him.
Caucasian.
We got 2 good reviews here.
He said white right now, by the way. As if
Will's having some production issues.
this fucking thing, I'm telling you, let me tell you guys, the loyal fans out there, we're the little engine that could, and we're going to do. And this is good stuff. This is the shit you want to see. You want to see grass, roots.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely should have just for the vlog for page. Jesus
I wish you could
Christ.
see Will's foot.
This whole place is going to
He's kicking wires. He's doing. You were literally doing wax on, wax off with your foot.
Yeah, if people knew how what a mess this under me was, they would laugh so hard.
Oh yeah.
But I like that because up top's good.
Oh yeah.
You
From
know?
here up, you're in
But
the
below,
house.
everything's on fire.
Well,
2 good reviews here.
Okay, 2 things he
sounds
just
like
said
that.
are separate clips.
Yeah.
If anybody could see the mess under here right now, they would laugh so hard. Laughing
then
at your
you said-
penis. Then you went, it's under me is on fire. Is that what
below here is on fire.
Those are 2 clips.
His dick is on fire. All right.
That was awesome. How'd you hit that?
That's great.
I fucked it up because I tried.
Well, you harmonized with me.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to hit the note. I went too low.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
The reviews real quick. First one is from Katie_cat. Don't sleep on this podcast. In the midst of everything going on in the world, this podcast has been a shining light for me. 2 hilarious comedians and producer Will, who never fail to make me laugh. Definitely do not sleep. A little offensive there for me, but definitely do not sleep on this podcast or the Corona Kings.
Okay.
I like that. 2 comedians and the other guy.
And
I mean,
producer Will.
yeah.
Please,
People might not know
if
you.
you know.
Listen, I don't think she meant it. It's just funny.
If you know the P.O. box, please send a very small T-shirt that says "Producer Will," and we'll have him wear it on the
A
pod.
very small one.
Very, very small.
Speaking of shirts and
Want
shit,
that
we're going to have
young-ass
merch soon.
shirt. Oh yeah, we got merch coming.
Merch is coming, baby.
Website is done, and it should be up within the next week or so.
and then one more review here from Duleke, whatever.
Now, what is it?
It's DLUKEH.
DL, like a
Yep.
D L right after the D.
Yep.
2 consonants. Interesting.
It's one of these iTunes nicknamey things.
Dluku.
Duleke.
Did he fall on the keyboard and hit send by
I
accident?
think that's what happened.
Dluka. How is that? Well,
I don't know. Duleke. It says the subject line is steamy noodle.
Oh,
We're going to find this out. 2 lions and their cub. Fantastic pod, brightens my day twice a week. My only complaint is that they didn't start doing the pod months and months earlier. Been a fan of Brent for years now since I saw the special on Netflix, but this is the first time I was introduced to Jason, who's already a legend to me. That was a run-on sentence, but oh well, keep killing it.
I love run-on sentences.
Thanks,
like
Steven.
that.
I actually want to know what he meant by months and months ago.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a compliment.
I know it's a compliment, but I'm wondering what happened months ago that we missed.
That they would have had us earlier.
I understand if he goes like, I wish they did this years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? But months and months ago, it's just an interesting sentence.
So let me talk about my issue driving here.
Oh, yeah.
People are acting like COVID is not happening. The COVID-19 is a thing of the past with these people. The freeway was packed. However, not only is it packed, and if you know anything about Los Angeles freeways, we are notorious for having the worst fucking traffic in the country. Not in the world, because I've seen worse. But in the country, we got some pretty bad traffic, and it's always always gridlocked. Oh, you're always going way too slow. Now, there's way too many people on the road again, but everyone's driving. I was driving here at 80 in the fast lane. I never felt more like a little old man in my life. I'm like, all of a sudden I'm nervous. I'm squeezing the steering wheel. I don't know how I'm down here. You're supposed to be at 10
You
and
have
2.
that Mack truck.
I was down here like this. This guy was on my ass in a little BMW as if I was going to 30 miles an hour. And I was going fucking 80, and he wanted to get around. So everybody's back out on the road, but they forgot how to drive. So they're all driving super fast and super dangerous. I mean, what's going on, Brent?
It's kind of moved. People, I think, have. I think
done.
I think it's summer. I think it's there's so much other shit happening in this country right now that is fucking really important.
Right.
I think that people are kind of like, it's the culture we live in. I think it's just the clickbait culture of what we live in. All of a sudden, people are forgetting there is still a pandemic.
I also think it's the entitled American.
I'm going rollerblading tonight with like 80 people.
That's what I mean. You
But
know
we're
what?
gonna
I don't want.
race.
I don't hear. You know what? I'm done with COVID. So
Done.
we're done. We're not doing it anymore. Restaurants open. Line up down the block. Hey, take the masks off. Breathe into my face because COVID's over. Anybody want to spit in my mouth? Any volunteers to spit in my mouth? Because there's no COVID.
Wait, Jason, you never did that before COVID.
Fucking mad. But yeah, it's crazy. All the
It is
restaurants
crazy.
are opening. There's lines around the block to get into Ross Dress for Less for some fucking reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Ross Dress for Less has a line around the block because people got to get them cheap ass Puma socks or whatever you're getting.
The pause to find it
Yeah.
mixed
I
with
was
the
thinking
P
about
sound
the last time
really
I was at a
worked.
Ross. Every time you go to a
Fucking
Ross,
Puma
there's always
socks.
those what you call impulse. First of all, they always have a maze to get to the cash
Oh,
register. And in that maze, there's always those impulse buy items
yeah.
like, hey, pink headphones for your iPhone 4 or whatever the fuck you're still
Oh, a
rocking.
gingerbread house.
Mm-hmm.
You're like,
Right, exactly.
It's like April.
you just need to go in there and get a white T-shirt and a gingerbread house and a balloon
You
that
always
just
walk out with
says
the
"Happy
weirdest
First
shit.
Birthday." You're like, what the fuck did I just buy?
I just walked out with a T-shirt, gingerbread house,
A portable DVD player.
portable DVD player,
Jewish candy coins.
Fake-
Those Jewish candy
fake Coach wallet.
fake Coach. Isn't that what? Or was that? No, that was Ross for less.
it's
They have
assistant coach.
the Jewish chocolate coins.
Yeah.
Those are always. I had to get them.
It's very offensive.
The impulse.
Why is that
come
offensive?
Not. Oh, because you're Jewish.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Why is it
well, that's
actually? I
offensive.
think it is. I mean, maybe it is offensive. Why is that like a
It's
thing?
more offensive
how
that
funny
they
is
made
that?
that.
Hey, we don't know what's offensive now.
Hey man,
I don't know.
watch. I'm gonna do
Am I
something.
holding my hands wrong?
I'm gonna do
You
something
may be.
white
Am
people
I
do.
offended?
I don't like it
because
because you know why it's not equality.
You're
You
right.
Need to be like
It's
this
off.
because everything's equal.
Every-
Hey
Everything's
man,
equal.
my best friend is Jewish. I'm just gonna do one of those. you know?
I'm your best friend.
Like what fucking
No.
white girls do when they have a black
oh my
friend.
God.
Oh, yeah.
I get it now. Oh, how? What made you realize the importance of what's happening? Well, I met a black person 3 years ago, and we talked for like 3 minutes.
Hey, we should shout out the new art, by the way.
Oh yeah, look at that over your
We
shoulder.
got two. If you can, this one's a little bit cut off, but for the listeners, there's two pieces of art here. One's a drawing from a fan. Another one is a Photoshop from, I believe,
trying to get camera time.
Shari.
Yep.
All right, I
Junko.
won't shout out the artist.
Hey,
Junko's
hey,
in the house.
Hey, you're coming in hot today.
But you guys are fucking. I'm the bear in the cage, rawr, and you're zapping me, and I'm like,
What
Bear
was
in
that?
a cage.
yeah. So I
We're
gotta,
zapping you.
That was
Yeah.
the hey.
because I'm trying to do the good stuff, and you're
The
like,
most
no.
the most effeminate bear ever.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the bear in a cage. Rawr.
Rawr.
Hey, stop it.
Excuse me.
Should have said lion in the cage.
You're right.
I'm the lion in the cage.
Whatever.
And
Anyway,
they go raw more.
Mm-hmm.
God, the ADD.
Yeah, dude.
just throw up a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
No, but actually, I want to stick on the chocolate coins for a second because, joking aside, Elliot, obviously,
Yeah.
I've talked about him on this podcast. His bar mitzvah, that was the first time I was introduced to the chocolate coins, and they were all over every table at the, after the
Let's look it up.
ceremony.
Presents.
See, I didn't know what it was called. What is it? A ceremony? Temple? It's
Bar mitzvah?
yeah. What is it at the
place?
synagogue first? I know what it is, but what do they call it first? The
When you're
ceremony?
reading from the book.
from the Torah.
From the Torah?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's just you're just doing the bar
Okay.
mitzvah stuff.
Jesus
Because the bar
Christ.
mitzvah is the actual thing.
Yeah, the bar
You're
mitzvah-
thinking of the party afterwards.
The party after.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out the thing. This is how you know we need stand up because this is fat I would have cut out at the Comedy Store
Mm-hmm.
to get to the goddamn point.
You're just asking people.
I was just wondering, like, that is kind of offensive.
What
But
is-
they, at their bar mitzvah, had chocolate coins. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, go
Oh, yeah,
see
Hanukkah-
why this is a
Gelt?
thing.
It's called Hanukkah Gelt, also known as Gelt. I mean, all right, refers to money given as presents during Jewish festival of Hanukkah. So I guess it's actually used for a purpose. I guess they
Okay,
give this,
we'll go to the chocolates now. Like
that is.
That's the
that was
That's
the chocolate.
This is the chocolates.
Oh.
Gelt.
Yeah.
So Ross for Less is selling these if you
wow.
want some.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. Hanukkah
that
Gelt.
store
It's
sells-
Hanukkah Gelt.
That store sells.
Oh wait, no,
everything.
actually, no. This isn't right. This is actually refers
Yeah.
to money given as presents.
That's what I was gonna say.
So I don't think it's the.
Why is
So
there a
what's
picture of
chocolate?
Those chocolates.
I don't know. Chocolate, whatever.
Chocolate coins were once real.
The story of Gelt. I don't know. Let's see the story of them out.
We should do a.
Why?
It's boring.
It's his thing, you
He
know.
got bored immediately.
This is his generation.
As soon as I heard
We're
his
the
story,
same
I'm
generation,
out.
aren't we?
Kind of.
Wasn't it your birthday?
In 17 days, it'll be my birthday.
Jesus Christ, I'm like
What
a
is
bad
it?
dad.
June what?
30th.
June
Thought you
30th.
had it.
And you're going to be 26?
7.
27.
Yeah.
What are you sad
You
about
push
that?
it. Yo, you're pushing 30.
I don't
dude.
want to be older. I'm finally
Hey,
at that age that
hey,
I don't.
first of all-
I don't like getting older now.
Look at what's
I know.
happening here.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh shit, that's actually
Hey.
really awesome.
look what's happening
Oh
here.
fuck.
I'm turning 50. I'm turning 50. I'm turning 50.
Hey.
And it shows.
No, it doesn't. Look
What
awesome.
was that old Molly Shannon character? I'm 50 years old. Remember on SNL?
No.
You got to stretch,
Uh,
kick, and stretch. I'm 50. And she would always go 5-0.
It's gonna be you, dude.
Yep. Gonna
Yeah,
be
but you
me,
got that
January, 5-0, baby.
President hair,
Who
that good
cares
hair.
about your 27th? I got the 5-0 coming.
Yeah, 27 is an interesting,
Yep.
pointless age, really.
It's weird because you're in your late 20s now.
I know. 28 is nerve wracking to me. 28 feels like, oh damn, I'm starting to be like, I'm getting
You're
close
still
to
a
be 30. Like,
boy.
oof. Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
yet a man. That's the Britney Spears song, right?
That's what I wake up to.
I'll tell you, man, since I'm kind of close to that, you have that kind of little panic. But, and all my friends that were older than me told me this, but the second you hit 30, it like resets everything. And you realize you're young as shit.
That's good.
Like 30, right?
Yeah, but you're doing it right. See, you're
Yeah.
26 years old. You're single. You're living in an apartment with a big cesspool
Huge
outside.
cesspool of
big
people.
giant, big
Bringing in
giant,
COVID to us.
Yeah, just that Corona soup bowl outside that you call a
Ah,
pool. Anyways, you're single. You're kind of you
floaty
don't know. You
toys.
don't even know what you want to do with your life.
one of those donut
Well, I
floats.
do.
You have no idea what
No,
you
no
want
idea.
to do.
Pretty
You are
clear. I have a pretty
a
clear
l-
idea, actually.
You're a lost
You're
little
lost.
boy.
I'm as kind of straight. I'm
No,
right. As,
you're all over the place.
All
Do you know
over
what I
the
mean?
place.
You ever seen a child bowl and they have to put those little bumpers? That's
Mm-hmm.
you in life. Just when I was
I'm
your
more
age,
than just an option.
yeah.
Playing.
ding, ding. When I was 27 years old, I already owned a business, lived in a home, and was raising 2 kids. How crazy is that? Now I'm almost 50 and I ain't doing shit.
Isn't that funny?
Remember I told you years ago that I was like, you already got, I think Chris was with us
I was
too,
40
maybe.
in my 20s.
Yeah, and I was thinking like,
Like Benjamin Button.
and I used to say to you, I go, man, you already got that part of your life out of the way. I always said that it's going to take me this amount of time, and then I'm going to have to do all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to, but the more and more I think about it, I used to give my dad shit and my mom for being older when they had me and my little brother.
Right.
I'll be honest, I'm like personally thinking like, I love to meet the love of my life. Come on. And I was thinking like, okay, well, you give or take 3-4 years, 38. Then I went, oh my God, I am for sure going to have my first child, probably when I'm my dad's age when he had me.
But remember, it's different these
It's
days.
way different. Yeah.
You know,
But you got all that out of the way now. Now
I-
your kids are cool. And,
I went and visited my grandfather's grave on Memorial Day.
oh, that's sweet.
And it blew my mind to think that he was. I'm 49. I'm going to be 50 years old. He was 48 when he passed away.
Whoa.
He was 48 and a grandfather when he passed
Whoa.
away. See, it's different now. Like
Yeah.
50 is the new 16, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Well, that's
Kind
kind
of is. I'm going to have to
It is.
renew my driver's license.
Well, it's God, it's gonna be so cool. We have to think of something. We're gonna go to We're going to Ibiza.
We're going to Ibiza.
We're gonna go to Ibiza for your
Morocco.
50th.
Let's do it.
Morocco.
Morocco.
I've always wanted to go to Monaco.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So when I was watching that Formula One shit, Monaco just looks like heaven.
Where is that?
I only know it from the
Actually,
Dream Team documentary because that's where they train.
We
In
looked it up
Monaco?
at one point. It's near France. I know that.
Francese.
Is Monaco a country or a city?
I think it's oh Jesus.
Ooh, you almost say town.
Look it up.
I know,
Let's
you
just
gotta-
look it up.
Got a laptop in front of you.
I know.
God, we're so fucking. I forget I'm a
word-
millennial
the
too.
word
That's
you're
such a
looking for
millennial
is-
thing.
Monaco.
The word you're looking for is dumb. We're so
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh, it is a country in Europe.
Western
Western
Wait,
Europe.
did you say the word I'm looking for is dumb?
It's by La
Oh, so
Turbie.
it's close
Yeah.
to close.
Yeah,
to
I
Italy.
am.
Borders
It's
with
right
Italy.
near La Turbie. If you look at the map.
I actually grew up going to La Turbie when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
La Turbie was.
I mean, Monaco just
look
looks
at that place.
like heaven.
I'm out of here, guys.
Heaven.
Oh,
I'm fucking out of here.
whoa! Look at that, huh? Let's go.
By the
Although
way,
there's just nothing but chaos in the
yeah,
water.
yeah,
with
that's
all
what
the
I was gonna
boats.
look at.
yeah.
Zoom in on that
Jesus.
photo. Zoom in on that photo. Excuse me.
Where do we park?
Where do we?
There's no fucking parking.
Those guys right there. You're not supposed to speed in this area.
Yeah, right.
You're in the bay.
Just
By the way, that'd be all three of
Pandemonium.
us on fucking boats, not
Right.
knowing how to spend money, always in the way.
Yeah.
Hang on, who is this hitman?
Why Monaco?
That's Monaco.
Oh, it's like why billionaires live in Monaco.
oh, I thought that was a
this
guy
is
named
where-
Monaco.
This seems like a more water centric Dubai almost. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a big
sailor,
city.
Like a
It's
sailor
almost
Dubai.
like
That's
a-
kind of gorgeous.
But you know what else looks that way on the water like that is Rio. Rio de
my
Janeiro,
God.
Yeah,
Brazil.
you have to travel.
heaven.
Wow, look at that. Let's
Heaven.
go. Let's go to Monaco.
Let's go, dude.
Is
Probably
anybody?
pretty inexpensive, right?
I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
There I
that
am.
guy.
There's me. See you guys at the pool. And there's you guys.
Yeah, no, that's me for sure with the shirt on. I never ever take
Shirt
my,
on and in the shade.
Yep, never take my shirt off. I'm afraid of the sun
Dude, let's go to Monaco.
That can't be possible. You tan.
on my arms. But look at this.
Yeah, because you don't take the shirt off,
I
but
won't.
you could tan the
I
whole
don't wanna
body.
I don't want to get skin cancer.
That's actually smart. Yeah, those
Melanoma,
races
I
are
believe
pretty
is
They
what
do
it
the
is.
race through the streets of Monaco. How
Yeah.
fucking cool is that? Just through the regular streets of Monaco, they just have a race.
Excuse me. Excuse me. It says
100
like you on the way here.
What if they didn't shut it down though, and people are still walking their dogs and stuff?
God, that's got to be cool. Yeah,
Have you ever been to one of those Formula One races?
No, but I want to go.
They are so fucking loud
There's one in Long Beach,
Yeah.
right?
every year.
Every
And-
year, Long Beach. I know the U.S. one is the U.S. Grand Prix is in Austin.
The Long Beach Grand Prix, the Long Beach Toyota Grand Prix. Now it's Acura or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's every year, and no matter where you are in the city, you can hear those cars.
So loud.
It's fun to go to. It's it's a little, it's more of a scene. In other words, a lot of people go there just to be there
That's
Yeah,
Monaco. That's
because
like
you
what
just
that is.
watching the cars. You're like, I know they're going by again. You know what I mean? Oh look, they're still driving that same direction.
That would actually be once this fucking thing gets big enough. That'd be a funny like kind of vlog, because in Monaco, I love the 1950s. I love suits and all that Iron Man shit. Iron Man 2 is they were in Monaco, I believe. There's all my knowledge is movies. I didn't even know Monaco was a country. But if we all wore suits and had that taped
Oh come on.
and fucking drinking champagne, looking at the race, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having
They
bread,
canceled-
trying to
they
speak the
canceled
language.
Long Beach. They canceled the Long Beach Grand Prix this year.
Oh, they're in a car.
What would we sell? I'm trying to figure out what would we celebrate? What would cause us to do something?
Let me tell you something. If we could afford to go to
50th
Monaco
birthday.
for
Well,
a
not-
goof,
okay, maybe not
and we're
Monaco,
probably
yeah.
celebrating money.
My
Yeah.
50th birthday.
It's true.
Well, I was thinking more just another thing.
Soon though. That's way too soon. I can't get the money together
Monaco
that
money.
quick.
Let's see how much it costs to fly to Monaco. Well, you keep going. I'll look it up.
No, actually, I am curious about like how far does your dollar go in Monaco?
Does Jet Suite go there?
It's like
Out of Burbank?
$1,000.
How long is it? Oh shit, it's like a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
it's
about a day.
It's quite a flight.
14 hours.
What's the longest flight you've been on?
Australia, I think.
Was it 16?
Yeah, I think it was like 16, 18. It was something like that.
Yeah.
It was comfortable.
I did a 17
Too long.
17-hour flight, and then right off of that plane onto another plane for another 3 hours or something.
Too long. Too long.
Way too long. But if you could sleep,
Yeah.
Yeah. If
and
you're,
if you could find a certain type of sleep aid,
what are you referring to exactly?
Heroin.
drugs, yeah, it's not bad.
Also, you were in Emirates, right?
Yeah,
that's-
I'm on a plane that had a bar.
Yeah, you're not on an airline.
I could literally walk over to the bar, and we're like
That's
hanging
for
out at the bar
day-
drinking.
oh, I'll be there for days. We'll
Yeah.
fly over. Keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah. Also, I'll show you a picture of the bar on Emirates. It'll be popped up right now.
I'll
But it was-
here. I'll save time.
But the picture that I'm going to send you has me in it. So
Okay.
Nice. Well, that was.
don't throw a fit.
We should do an end of the month, just Will's search history from this podcast. Just the random shit that keeps
my
getting
God.
searced.
I actually,
Scarecrow movie. Monaco.
yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
it's like just a crazy cat lady.
Albino raccoons.
oh yeah, the fucking chupacabra thing we were
Yeah,
looking at. What the
chupacabra. That's
fuck?
real, by the way. That shit ain't. Don't joke about the chupacabra.
Yeah, come on, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't joke.
My backyard is a goddamn chupacabra. Fucking breeding ground, probably.
Oh.
I wanted to talk about the Dave Chappelle's new special for a minute, dude.
Oh.
That
Will
fucking
hasn't
thing.
seen it yet because he's a racist.
Jay, don't. Just forgot to watch it.
No, it's okay. man.
Everyone.
Oh, did you forget to watch it?
Yes.
Just like you forget to finish emails.
Oh, just like,
Yeah.
did
Oh,
you
yeah.
forget that there's a revolution happening right
Oh,
now?
I did. Wait, hold
It
on.
was
Wait, guys.
actually-
Go.
It was really, really
Powerful.
good. I enjoyed it. It was just under 30 minutes, right?
Under 30, yeah.
And it looked like it was in his backyard, which was cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I liked it. It's a lot of the stuff that he was talking about. The coincidences, I guess, is the right word. That with things that were happening to him,
Yeah.
like the amount of time that the police officer had his knee on George Floyd's neck.
8:46.
Was it 8:46? He said that's the time of day he was born. He was born at 8:46. And then later when he talked about Kobe's numbers, 8:24,
At the Grammys.
that's his birthday. 8:24 is Chappelle's birthday.
He's just, honestly, for us, he's the GOAT. Because, I mean, when I really think about a comedian really getting the opportunity during all this fucking chaotic shit that's happening, what we try to do here, obviously, is fucking just let's laugh and take a break because we all have to go back to this horse shit when it's all over.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about Chupacabra and we'll talk about Will's hair and we'll talk about the fact that, you know, he's I'm talking to his ex. But like the thing
No,
is,
I'm not.
huh? No, said I was.
Oh.
Listen, but it's a
Yeah.
joke.
She's doing great, by the way.
But like, if there was one comic that I wanted to have, oh, Jay, fucking smooth bully. If there was one comic that I wanted to have, kind of fucking vent,
yeah,
it's him.
yeah,
You know, and I liked what he said about Don Lemon when he's talking about celebrities. Now I'm no fucking celebrity, like he's a celebrity,
right.
but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like I get frustrated in my business when too many actors and shit get involved in politics when they don't know what they're talking
Right.
about because they think they're so important.
Mm-hmm.
I understand there is a responsibility to a public that actually gives a shit about you, but I have a hard time struggling with that, having parents at work and dedicate their lives to other people.
Right.
My thing is if I can't do something, it's sickening to me. And I just kind of I get muddled with this fucking shit online.
And he
that
put it
bothers
perfect.
me. And he put it perfectly, and that's why. And the way I just did it, by the way, now picture me
Yeah.
on that stage.
Right.
It was just all you hear was this. What the fuck's he saying? I'm like,
really
I'm
going
fucking
on?
muddled. That's getting looked up. The hell's
muddled?
muddled?
That's what, if you're not a witch, you're a muddle. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's a muggle.
Then all of a sudden, bees attack me on that outside stage. Bees, everybody out.
Yeah, right. They followed you all the way from Southern California. But yeah, when he said these streets are speaking for themselves,
Yes.
they do not need my voice right now. That was beautifully put.
Yeah, he could.
And-
Only he
and-
could really do that so
yeah.
eloquently. See.
Oh boy.
Eloquent.
Whatever, dude. I'm 33. See, I have plenty of time to go. You think you're
Eloquent.
27? You think you're 87? You're 27. dude.
27. Don't
You got
forget it.
You got great hair.
right.
You're gonna be fine.
And you know anything about eloquent?
Eloquent.
Is that a city in Monaco?
No. I went to school with her.
Nice.
Long
That's
Beach.
good. Nice. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was
Sometimes I
amazing.
try to make a point.
I want to watch it again.
I watched it twice.
Yeah.
It's
You know what
just
it got
like
me
passion.
wanting to watch, and I ended up watching it again yesterday, was that documentary, LA 92.
Never seen it.
Man, people have asked me, younger people have asked me, what is this whole thing like compared to the Rodney King
I asked you
riots?
about that.
And
Yeah.
it's wildly different. Same message, but now there's a huge difference. Like
Yeah.
the big difference is during the 92 riots, I was 21, and they were targeting white people and Asian people because a bunch of white cops basically got away with attempted murder, in my opinion, when they
Yeah.
beat the shit out of Rodney King, and then none of them got acquitted of anything. And then the lady, I believe her name was Do something, Korean lady, shot a black girl, teenage girl, in the back of the head in her liquor store, and it was caught on camera. It was obvious that the girl turned to leave, and the lady, shot her in the back of the head. Caught on tape. This white judge gave her probation and a fine. All in the same year. Then the Rodney King thing happens. It's all caught on tape. It's obvious these guys are having a fun time. They are having a fucking blast beating the shit out of this poor guy. And it's all caught on tape. And the community was like, hey, finally,
Yeah.
They all got acquitted. And so, there's amazing footage in this documentary, LA 92, of like street level people with video cameras videotaping what's happening in the intersection of Florence and Normandy. That was a very famous intersection during the riots. And it's where a lot of violence happened. People were getting pulled out of their cars, and you could hear them telling each other, no blacks, just white people and Asian people, get them. They were focused on that. Difference between now is we're all we have the same message, and it's all about police brutality, but now everyone, it's all focused on the police and the leadership, which is different.
Yeah, besides
also,
the looting and the bullshit, like
that's
these
where-
protests are actually
that's where it was
fucking
also
great.
wildly different.
Yeah.
Like you hear about, like, Google this right now. How many structure fires were there during these protests that just happened?
It's a long sentence.
Just how many fires?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go the other way.
Because I could tell you in a matter of one day during the Rodney King riots, just in Los Angeles alone, the city of Los Angeles, not just the county, just the city of Los Angeles, there were, see,
I don't know how I'm gonna find this though.
it's there's one. I could think of one. There was looting, there was breaking, but one place I could think of that got set on fire was a sushi restaurant in Santa Monica. In 92, there were in one day 196 structure fires.
Jesus.
And we're talking about not little we're talking about buildings, strip malls.
Yeah.
And they targeted a whole lot in Koreatown. And it was a lot more scary. This one, I felt, like I said, my son, he was involved in almost all of the protests in LA, in Long Beach. I was nervous for him and scared for him, but if it was like anything like it was in 92, I would have said, you're not going.
Yeah.
I do not want you out there. Do not go. I mean, it was terrifying. And you could see from the hills, if you saw shots of LA, it looked crazy. It looked like a war zone. It looked like it had gotten bombed.
Damn.
It was just like a thick cloud hanging over the entire city. It was nuts. And then the dollar amount of the damage was it was multi-million dollars of damage. But yeah, I watched listening to Chappelle and also with what's going on now with protests against police brutality, I thought, I'm going to check that out. And I watched it again, the LA 92 thing. I think it's something that everyone should watch.
What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Cool.
On
I'll watch
Netflix,
that.
LA 92. That's the name of it. It's very educational. I honestly think that everyone should always educate themselves.
Sure.
But it's a lot. There's a lot there. It's also, it makes it so obvious that this has been a long fight, because that's just one of many. Because before the LA 92 riots, we had the LA 60. I believe it was 66. What year were the Watts riots in Los Angeles? I think it was 67, 66.
Watts riots?
Yep, Watts riots. There it is.
65.
65 happened, and you know what started that one? A young man was killed by the LAPD. So this is it's a long fight.
Yeah.
But people have been wondering, what's the difference between, because they're comparing the two. Like a lot of people are saying, we haven't seen something like this since the 92 riots.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, you still haven't. Because
Sure.
it was a different. There was a lot of different things.
There's a lot more unity in this.
Yeah, a lot more unity. Exactly. That's the best way
Yeah.
to put it. There's a lot more unity. But man, it is such a good documentary.
I'll watch it.
And it's one of those documentaries. There's no narrator. No narrator. No one's telling you a story. The videos and the pictures are telling the story.
Oh, I'm
It's
into that.
just that. It's really cool.
I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna have to watch a documentary on Monaco before I start bringing
Yeah.
it up again.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, last time I went pretty hard on Cliffhanger, and the actress hit me up.
Did she?
And no, but
Oh man, that
Oh,
would have been great.
By the way, she looks great. By the way,
Now,
yeah, I looked her up.
What actor? Who?
The one who was a sociopath in the movie.
who's in
In
Cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger. But I'll tell you this: I went and watched another nostalgic movie, and I fucking loved it. Air Force One.
Air Force One.
I watched Air Force One. Yeah,
Get
there's
off
some,
my
Yeah,
plane.
that I was gonna say. There's some great fucking movie star Harrison Ford
man.
lines.
He's
Like,
great.
get off.
You know what I love about Harrison Ford? They don't exaggerate his fighting skills. In other words, a lot of movies they'll put in a stunt double, and all of a sudden he's just like a bad. He looks so fucking clumsy. Everything he does, he'll throw a punch at a guy and almost fucking fall.
And he makes that face,
but
always
it's
like
so,
he's so like,
it's so real.
shit.
It's so real. He's always about to fucking fall down, but he's gonna get that shit done, you know,
dude. And it was so good.
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
And literally one of the best actors, fucking hands down. I've moved him into like my top 3. Is Gary Oldman.
Yep, Gary
that
Oldman is
motherfucker
amazing.
can be in the worst movie and he's still such a great actor.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does
You'll
it
watch
because
it
he
because
is
of him.
like I don't even know what accent he's doing because they're going to a
does
country I don't get. I don't even know where
so
Monaco
remember him
is,
as
but-
Dracula?
Yeah,
I am a creature of the night.
it's insane.
It's a good Dracula.
Thank you.
Go to YouTube and type in Air Force One Gary Oldman for a second. Just hear this accent. I was like, and I'm trying to think who else was in that.
He's so good, and he could play like a friendly looking older guy,
hell
but then
you
he could
looking
also
at, Will?
play like a super intense bad dude.
Yeah, and then you see him in an interview and he's got a scarf on. And he goes, "Actually, that was a very good day." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, are you British?"
Gary Oldman, Air Force One.
Oh, that one, by the way, he definitely hurt the shit out of Harrison
So
Ford's
you should
face.
get off my plane. Just see that clip.
No, because it's too loud. There's no talking.
love
Go to
Get
the
Off My
first one.
Plane.
Go to the first one. Yeah, this one he got real. That one, yeah.
Yeah.
When he starts pushing Harrison's face into the
yeah.
controls, you know there was a cut going. All right,
we
hey Gary,
take it down a
Jesus.
notch. Look at him, intense.
I can fast forward to it if we're on it.
Yeah.
Oh, William H. Macy.
yes, that's who I was thinking of.
You've been very busy downstairs. Haven't you?
Look at his face.
Kill me, my man.
Punched his ass.
Go a little ahead.
Didn't even blink.
Just keep going.
What you doing in the White House?
Yeah, just use that until you get to the part where he pushes his face up against the thing.
So funny.
Right here.
Better yet, that'll stop me.
Right here.
You talk as if you have nothing to do with this.
Right here.
Oh God! Get off me!
What you're doing. This infection you call freedom. Without me.
William's like, all right, guys.
You have given your country to gangsters.
I mean, he's got buttons in his eye.
Cut.
And look at him now. He's like hurt. Look at that one pause. Look at his
Ow.
fucking neck. Ow.
There's something like
So
pointy
many
going
ows.
into his neck.
He's
too.
got
Oh,
the
dude, he's got
ear,
the gun.
the
He's got the
chin.
gun under his
Oh, the
fucking-
ear.
Everything
Cupping his
hurts.
ear.
I
Everything
mean,
hurts.
that's a hurt ear. That's fucking.
Also,
Yeah, button
how
face.
amazing is Harrison Ford's acting when he's not even saying anything but his face?
Yeah. He always says.
Talk about an ugly pause.
I think that's my favorite thing. I think you're right. That's my favorite thing about Harrison.
He's-
Even as Han Solo, he's always a little like,
Dude, watch him run.
yeah.
Harrison Ford running.
Man. Oh,
Just. You ever try to? You know when you're not like you have too much clothing on.
yeah.
It's cold. You got a
Oh, yeah.
sweater, you got a jacket, and then you got to fucking run in that thing. That's what Harrison Ford looks like every time he runs.
Like the little
Dude,
kid from Christmas
please-
Story.
I wonder what happens if you Google Harrison Ford running.
Yeah, please
see.
YouTube that. Cause he's fighting in the kitchen and when he goes,
It's just so clumsy.
but it's great because that's what a fight
Would
kind of
actually be, yeah.
Here's a chase in The Fugitive.
give
I like.
me that one.
I got a lot of layers.
I want to see him running.
Maybe I'll watch The Fugitive again.
He's
Wow,
amazing.
Stairs. They must have been
We
so.
get it with the stairs.
They must have been so pissed to do the stair scene.
Yeah, fuck. We're shooting it again. Oh, what's his name?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Who's
That's
he's
a bad
been
example.
94 years old for 52 years.
Tommy Lee Jones, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that.
It's so funny you notice that because that was the one thing where I'm like, he's
You know,
always.
how many times did you think he was gonna fall off the plane
Oh yeah.
when the cargo thing was open? Jesus, stay on your feet, Mr. President.
But in
Get
everything he
off
always
my
gets hit.
plane.
Blade Runner, Fugitive,
Oh, yeah,
fucking
it's-
Star Wars. He always takes a punch.
So you finished the whole thing? You watched the whole Air Force One?
Oh yeah, I've
I
seen
love
it
the
before as a
end when they
kid.
get him on the other plane and they're just like, our call letters are now Air Force One.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck yeah. That's one of those America
Imagine.
movies.
Yeah,
you know?
it really is.
Now let's picture Donald Trump
I went there.
in the
I was like,
in
man,
the
imagine.
plane.
What if he did that?
We're just
though?
gonna let this one go, guys.
Yeah, but what if I was thinking that when I was watching it, because basically Harrison Ford, you know, they think they get rid of him, he doesn't, he stays there, he saves all these people, blah blah blah. Long story short, that
Oh,
whatever,
Trump's
in the
not
movie.
saving anybody.
But imagine if he was on Air Force One and hijackers happened and he actually did the shit Harrison Ford did. Do you think everybody would change their tune
Oh
or
my
no?
God.
I wouldn't believe him. He would take credit for
He would
somebody
take
else.
credit. Somebody else would have done it. Somebody else would have done it and he would have said,
I heard
it was all me. I did that. Even though I'm 79 feet tall and 55,000 pounds. Yeah, dude. If they got a call down on the ground, Air Force One has just been taken over. I feel like everybody would just go, we didn't hear any of that.
I'm president.
We're going to need a new plane.
Oh man,
Fuck.
it actually made me laugh.
You guys want to do emails?
Sure.
Make you go,
I say we can do.
I scratching your penis.
Well, no one can see, so I guess now everyone knows. Thanks, B.
Well, it's
By
just
the
an
way,
interesting.
Will was just scratching his penis.
Will was scratching his penis. I'm a little concerned.
He had a hard
you know?
time finding it. Burn, burn. Burn, baby. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my impression of Will when he goes home, looking for his penis.
Actually, it's in there.
Ew, why
Is it in there? There you go. My impression
Where
of
did I
Will.
just wait? Where did I just put it?
Took your penis off, put it on the nightstand.
My
On the
impression of
nightstand?
Will as soon as he gets in the car after the podcast. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I know. He obviously hates us. It's
No,
gonna
he
be
keeps-
good for you.
He keeps coming back for more.
He's gonna get a CW show and fucking never show up again.
Bye.
Yeah,
Speaking
that was a
of
good
bye.
pause. He thought about
Speaking
it.
about what?
Speaking of bye, yeah, that. If I got a CW show, bye.
Oh, see you later, us.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Lionsden.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because that's that,
I'm kidding. All right, we've
paragraph, huh?
Yeah, but these are some good ones. This first one is from Kara Frey. Solve a Lionsden debate. Emailing from Vancouver Island, British Columbia. My name is Kara, pronounced Kara. You got this, Will. Yeah. I got it. I got Kara. That's an easy one. What if I fuck that up? I'm like, Kara?
Kara.
Like, actually, it could be Kara.
It could be Kara.
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 Whatever. Anyway, I've been listening from day one, and now I watch every show for the added level of hilariousness this brings. My boyfriend first introduced me to Brent via his Netflix special within the first few weeks of us dating. Locked me down for sure with his great sense of humor. Nice.
Man, getting
Nice, dude.
motherfuckers laid.
We listen to podcasts on the
I sit
daily, and
here
after
alone.
What?
Sit here alone looking at bees and pandas.
and everyone's fucking watching his special.
And my buddy.
We listen to podcasts on the daily, and after months of me laughing by myself and trying to share the pride with him, he has now added you guys to his list of regulars, and he can't believe he didn't do it sooner. So here's the debate. So in one corner, we have Kara, who says, "You're so welcome for introducing you to this masterpiece." And on the other, Connor, who goes, "Well, I introduced you to Brent, so actually you're welcome for introducing you to it." Guys, who wins this match?
Connor.
Yeah, because she wouldn't know about the podcast without us. But that's also a quarantine fight, so you guys got to figure that one
Yeah,
out.
that's a fucking boring ass fight.
But we none of
you
them
guys
would
must
have
have a great
known.
relationship. This
I
is what you're
think, I
fighting
think
about.
Kara actually, you know what? Actually, Kara would have found you on her own eventually.
I don't know. A lot of
Also,
people haven't though.
Connor, that name, you know, Connor.
Connor,
A couple of white people arguing.
Connor
about
and
nothing.
Kara. Kara.
So who wins?
did you use the spoon?
Ty.
Ty.
Did you use my fucking spoon?
Oh, that's.
I'm
the
not going to
quarantine
have
fight.
this right now. I'm listening to Lions Den. Who introduced you to it, you bitch?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known about it if I didn't show you the special.
And then their roommate comes in. Kara, Connor, it's Kevin.
You're the one that's always calling the Uber driver. You're the one that's always calling the Uber driver George now.
Yeah, by the way, shit.
George.
All right, we got another. This is a kind of a dating question
Oh.
from someone in
I'm out.
in Norway. Someone in Norway. This is Jens.
Oh, I fucking love Norway.
Norway.
I have no idea.
Jens?
I don't know.
Why do you like Norway?
I just see a lot of spy movies there, and it looks cool.
I
All
wanted
right.
to know the reason, and I'm
Yeah.
happy with something silly.
I think I met a girl from Norway. I don't know. Go. Sorry.
No, big fan from Norway. Been a fan of Brent and Jason for a while, but I was thrilled when I heard that you guys started a podcast. People are writing like we just started this. We kind of did actually 6 months in.
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah.
We're new.
Since listening to it, I've become a fan of Will as well. I love your
Yay.
guys' dynamic, and I think the Lion's Den stands out from the other comedians' podcast because I don't have to listen to an hour of bullshit opinions about Corona. Y'all humble, and I dig that. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Anyways, I'm writing to you because I have a
It's
problem.
unbelievable. Hey. Sorry.
So this is the problem. So I recently had to move back to Europe from California after losing my job as a result of the above-mentioned virus. I mean, so poetically written. The above-mentioned virus. This was a real bummer considering that I had met.
It's part of the show, though. I love this.
I know.
This is a real bummer considering that I had met and fallen in love with a girl there. Oh, Jen's is a
Oh,
guy.
shit.
Whoops.
I was picturing this beautiful woman.
Yeah, Jen's is a guy. All right, so
So it's
okay, so
Jen's.
Jen's. This is a real bummer considering. So he just moved from California back to Europe because he lost his job. Considering that I met and fallen in love with a girl there, she is currently my girlfriend, but I don't know if keeping it that way is the right move. At this point, I hope she doesn't listen to this. At this point, I should mention that I am 23 years old, good-looking male, so cock, and this girl is the best-looking Brazilian. This girl is the best-looking Brazilian I've ever seen. I have dated my fair share of women in my life, but none have been able to capture my heart like this one.
Oh, so
wow!
poetic.
I love this. I've never had a connection with anyone like this. Gonna cry. Neither physical nor emotional. Sobbing.
Oh man.
The only problem is the distance. This is my favorite email we've ever gotten.
I know.
We were
This
both
is like every fucking
we were,
show he watches
we-
on Hulu right now.
Why Hulu made me laugh on Hulu? We were both.
no.
We were both we were both living in the U.S. on exchange visitor visas, and she will have to return to Brazil. Dude, this movie
I
is
know.
awesome.
This is like
Or
just
get a
hot-
different visa by the end of the year. I want to plan a future with her, but the corona situation makes it really difficult. I can't even visit her in the U.S. since Trump closed your borders. So my question to you is, should I give this relationship a real chance, even if it might mean we'll be apart for the unforeseeable future? I know I'm only 23, but this girl feels different from all the others.
Nice.
Am I being crazy to pursue it? I know that she loves me as much as I love her, but we are very open to each other about the difficulties of the distance. Please tell me if you have any experience with long-distance relationships and how that worked out.
I wonder how-
What a journey.
Are they the
wow.
same age? Was she?
No, I didn't say.
So is this a Timothy Chalamet movie?
He's 23. Here's my answer. Here's my answer.
I love this.
You're 23.
I know. I knew. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow, wipe your hands of it.
It's
Well,
yeah.
unless it's just some beautiful love tale that we're gonna see on HBO sometime
I'm gonna
soon.
have to see this couple.
The
though.
best
Brazil
looking,
and
best Brazilian I've ever seen, and that's Brazilian women.
Brazilian
are
women-
beautiful.
yeah.
So
guy,
the
this
best.
guy better be.
What if
hot.
it's the only one he's seen?
Maybe she's. Yeah.
You know?
Well, he said he's been with a lot of women. She's Brazilian. Obviously, I have an infatuation with Norway. Jens. is
Man,
his
what's
name.
the move?
I gotta
First
see
of all,
the couple.
we don't even know what the move is because they can't even see each other.
I know it's a movie.
I wonder when. I'm trying to figure out when she went back.
Oh, so she's back in Brazil and he's
Yeah.
in Norway. None of them are in
Yeah.
California.
No, I don't think so. So
Oh,
okay,
boy.
so okay, just to go back, we were both living in the U.S. on exchange visitor visas, and she will
makes
have to
so
return to Brazil by the end of the year.
Okay, so
So I don't know. Oh, so she's gonna. Oh, so I think at the end of the year she's
Yeah.
gonna have to go back to Brazil. They're trying to figure it
and
out.
depending on what her
I-
age is, you know, who knows if you know
Probably around the same. I would guess.
what if she meets somebody else while he's in Norway?
I have some thoughts. You guys can go.
You
but
know?
I've-
they're so young.
So yeah.
Listen, if your Brazilian girlfriend meets somebody else while you're back in Norway, it's just how it is. She's 23 if she's the same age as you.
You're gonna meet people.
I mean, she's dark and tan and young and lovely. The girl from me. And you're in Norway, which is, I don't know anything about Norway, so I can't do a song. It
Spies,
sounds cold.
Snow.
Yeah.
Northern
Also,
lights.
where are you going to
Northern
live?
Norwegians are pretty.
If you
though.
bring a Brazilian girl to Norway, she'll melt.
no, she'd
No,
freeze,
she'd
right?
freeze.
Freeze. No, you would melt in Brazil.
Once again, I don't know geography.
God
Maybe I
damn
don't
it.
know
What the hell are you
anything
guys
about
talking
Norway.
about?
Maybe
She
I'm
would
thinking
freeze.
about Berlin.
She would freeze to death.
Yes, she'd freeze.
I don't fucking know,
I
man.
don't fucking know.
Listen,
if
guy.
you love her, you love her.
You're 23. Make that shit work. Go to Brazil.
I say give it a shot. I say see how you feel. Do the long distance thing for a little while and feel it out and see how you feel. Also, the thing that Trump's closing the borders, but that's temporary. It's not forever. So that's like
Yeah.
by the end of the year they could be back open.
Oh,
So it wouldn't be
yeah.
an issue.
I got it.
I say
stick it out.
Stick
See
it
how-
out.
just to give
but
it a
don't be
shot.
surprised if she
Yes.
meets
Yeah.
somebody else while you're in Norway.
Or shit fades and you're just not. It's just time.
right,
And,
and
it's
then you
hard.
turn 30 and go, huh? Remember that girl from Brazil? That was fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, honey, how are the kids?
That was good.
That was really good. Layers and layers, and layers.
layers.
It's like reading the New Yorker.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we were not helpful at all.
Well, no, Brent, what were you
I
gonna say?
have one
Jens.
thing. I have one thing, and I think it's from my special. The things in life we regret are
Yep.
usually the things we don't do.
Yep.
The things we thought were a big deal later in life we realize weren't.
Yes.
What if is the worst question you can ask yourself, and our imaginations be our best friends or our worst enemy. So take the risk.
Take the risk. You are 23
it.
years
I knew
old.
that would come
You are at an age where, you know what? Have a fucking adventure.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Get your ass to Brazil. Don't bring her to Norway. Go to Brazil.
Yeah, what if you just went to Brazil? You could just Brazil's dope.
Go to Brazil.
What do you have to worry about? I don't know what this guy does for work, but I mean, I'd say figure it out.
I don't know.
Oh, he lost his job.
Bro,
Go to Brazil.
Go to Brazil. There's the answer.
Bye.
What's the answer, guy? 1, 2, 3.
Go to Brazil.
And also,
Next
I want
email.
to picture the two of you because I'm just picturing the
I know.
hottest goddamn couple.
I would love.
What
it.
if he gets to
And I need
Brazil
to
and
see your
goes,
girl.
oh my God, there's so many of them.
I know.
I know, right?
I thought she was the hottest Brazilian I've ever seen, but now I'm in Brazil.
You're the hottest. You're the hottest. You're the hottest. You're the hottest. I don't know.
Brazil's a trip, you guys. I don't know a lot about it. I've never been there, but I'm pretty sure I feel like the lawyers wear G-strings. I don't know.
Honestly, this is like a
Your
geography
Honor.
episode. I know nothing about Norway, and I had strong opinions. Monaco, I thought was a city. You know.
Picture him showing up to Brazil with his skis.
Oh fuck.
I'm here.
Do you ski in Norway?
Wonder what her name is. Ariana. I'm
That's not
here.
bad.
Mariana. Juliana.
Do some other names. I like that.
All the Annas. I don't know.
Mariano. Whoa, that's not good.
No.
Can't do accents.
Any other fun? That was.
Give me a headache. That was
sorry.
That was so good.
First of all, I want to know how to say Jens, but go ahead.
Jens. Oh yeah,
Jens.
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 You know,
It's
what'd be great?
Jens. You did
Jens.
it.
I would love if you can send us a picture. You
I
guys,
need
as
to
a
pick
couple.
up the two.
Yes.
Yeah. So send us a pic with a follow. And honestly, keep us posted because I'm loving this journey and
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a movie about it.
We want you to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
Let's
What?
keep this thing going.
What?
I got a good idea.
Go.
Yes.
Jens, you and your girlfriend from Brazil, Zoom us. We want to have a conversation with you
Oh,
guys
that'd be
about
amazing.
a relationship.
That would be such a good idea.
Let's have a Zoom talk.
Yes, dude.
Relationships with us. That's a good one.
We start just doing a relationship advice fucking
yeah, dude.
thing. So Jens,
Right now.
write us back.
I failed all of them.
Beautiful. All right.
And
That'd be a good one, actually.
do you think we want to go back and do it a couple?
What if we ruined it?
What do
I'd
you
get
guys?
so distracted by the girl, though. So where in Brazil are you, though? Shut up, mute Yen. She watch us.
Is it Yen?
We can look up the pronunciation.
I think you said it right.
Jens.
I think,
Yeah.
Jens.
Whatever.
All right.
My
Let's do
throat
another
hurts
one.
too much for.
What do we got? What else we got?
Okay.
Laugh.
We can do. Let me see. Hold on.
Actually, maybe I could.
Man, I can't wait to talk to those two.
That would be in it. That would
That'd
be kind of fun.
great. We
Dare I say
Cut to
groundbreaking?
Lions Den live from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
No, which is a huge hit.
know.
Um,
Oh, what if we uncovered a scandal too?
Oh man,
do we want to do band names or no?
we haven't done that in a while.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's close with that. Maybe we can turn it into a love
You want your
tribute.
get fiddle?
Oh, yeah. My get fiddle.
Yeah,
that's
we have some backlogged band names of people. And ting, 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 ting,
That's
ting,
actually
ting,
impressive. Also, so bitch how small my guitar is. That's what she's hearing right now.
And guys, that's
so-
Jason playing, by the way.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
So good.
And
I'm going to Brazil. Fucked it up on that. Your turn.
so good.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
that was.
right.
I always forget you can just rip it if you want
I know.
to. That was really annoying.
I know. That's the annoying part. Is that it's just kind of like an afterthought for him.
Yeah, I've never even. That's my first time ever picking a guitar.
And I just sit here like, hey, hey.
Is that that's called a
Guitar.
guitar?
fiddle
Got
stick
it.
or something you called it.
Yeah. Get fiddle.
Get fiddle.
Get fiddle. So we got an old one here. This is from Devlin House.
How old are we talking?
It's April 20th.
Yeah, they
April
don't even
21st.
listen to that podcast anymore.
Oh, they're out. Yeah, they're out. They're like, they didn't read my fucking email on time. So in high school, I had a large group of friends that were all in bands and had somewhat decent names, but a couple of the names that a buddy and I joked about were Knuckle Children. Really funny.
Knuckle children, dude.
And then this sounds like a
Knuckle
Brent name. Chloroform Dreams.
Chloroform dreams. I like that.
That's a
like
good one.
Chloroform
I knew you'd like that one.
Chloroform dreams, baby.
Okay. This is
Oh, and
dedicated
just
to
for
Yen.
while you figure that out, he also said that my band was called Open Ocean. It's kind of a cool
Oh.
name.
No,
That's a good one.
I know.
no, it's not.
Chloroform dream.
No, it's not. Open ocean.
And that's a professional opening band.
Oh wait, how did I do this?
Oh, that's actually funny. If they were an opener,
Like professional opener.
hey, you can get paid to do it.
Hit my ceiling.
Anytime you get paid, you're a professional.
Yeah.
Chloroform dreams? Are we doing
Dreams, I think
chloroform dreams? Is she the girl of my dreams? I see her beautiful hair. I see those beautiful curves. I sneak up from behind her. I got a handkerchief. I got a bottle of chloroform. I don't know if she'll come with me willingly, but hey, she's coming with me, whether she likes it or not.
Chloroform,
You're my chloroform girl.
chloroform dream.
Fucking breathe. Now settle down. It's gonna be over soon.
Chloroform,
We're going to my house.
chloroform dream.
Her body loosened in my arms. It relaxed. Her body relaxed in my arms. She was a lot heavier than she looked.
But
There's something about dead weight.
hard to carry.
Dead weight's hard to carry. I got to admit, this is the strangest first date I've ever been on, but I had to have her. She didn't look interested, but like I said, she was coming with me whether she liked it or not. She's my chloroform girl.
Chloroform,
She's my chloroform girl.
chloroform,
She has no idea where she is.
chloroform.
That look in her eye when she first woke up.
Oh,
What is this room I'm in?
chloroform,
Why are my wrists restrained?
chloroform dreaming.
Then I woke up in my office at work, and there she was in front of me, the new temp. She'll never know my chloroform dream.
My name is Yen.
Wow.
There you go.
I do like how you guys took that real dark.
Chloroform?
Chloroform dreams.
Isn't
pretty
that what
funny.
you use to make
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
pass the
Yeah.
fuck out?
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Blacklist, okay?
I know, right? Oh,
That was
man.
actually pretty good.
If anybody could let me
Thanks,
know how
Deb.
I could watch season 7 right now for free from the beginning. 'Cause like every time I go on, they're starting at episode 15. I need to go to 1.
I love how much you love it.
It's so good.
Still put it on the other night and scared the shit out of me again. Like, ba-da, da-da, da-da.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that was. So thanks, Devlin. That was a good
Devlin.
name. And then we got another one here from. This is from back in early May. This is from Coleman Sinclair.
Coleman.
A beautiful name. Thanks for the quality content, boys. Listening from Vancouver Island. Boy, another Vancouver person.
We got to get out to Vancouver.
Fuck.
It's also Vancouver Island. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Oh.
Pretty
Here's
awesome.
some band names.
Shout out to Dino.
Hey man. All right. Band names. Liquid Cobra. I don't know. Liquid Cobra. That's one.
Okay.
Liquid Cobra.
Johnny 7.
What?
There's a lot of them here, so I'll fire through. Upper Crust. I like that.
all right.
The Dad Boys.
Yes.
That's not bad.
That was me and my friends growing up.
Yeah.
We had kids way too young. We're the dad boys.
That's
It's a
kind
good
of funny.
sitcom, actually. Junkyard Babies.
Weird.
Pink Mist. Ew.
Weird.
Clam Digger. Ew.
Oh,
And Bat Soup. Ew.
I'm thinking
Think
dad boys.
Dad Boys is
Dad Boys.
hilarious. That's actually kind of
I'm
a good
just
show.
picturing your friends that if you're dad boys. So what
Yeah.
would that be?
We're
Okay,
dad
one
boys,
second.
dude. Think
Okay.
Long Beach.
Oh, ew. All right, sorry. Concert, everybody's.
Sorry.
Okay.
We'll get it. Hot mic. Yeah. Give me what's the melody of what I'm singing?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 like something like that.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Ba ba da ba ba ba.
Okay, got it. I just got to homeroom. It's the first day of school. I took a letter to the counselor. I had to leave a little early. She said, why? I said, why? I gotta pick my son up from daycare. Da da da. Why? Because I'm a dad boy. I'm just a boy.
Boys.
And I have a boy.
Boys, daddy.
He's just a boy. He's got himself a little girl. We all forgot to pull out. We all forgot to pull out. We didn't practice any safe sex. Hey, it was the 90s.
Better.
For some of us, the late 80s. Dad boys, guys. Hey, you guys want to go to the mall after school? Hey, man, you know we can't do that. We got to go buy a new formula. What? Yeah, we're just boys, and we're dads, and we got little boys and girls. We forgot to pull out. We really didn't forget, to be honest. It feels better when you don't pull out. But the circumstances were, hey, didn't really want to pull out, cause it felt so good not to pull out. It felt so good not to pull out. Who'd have thought I'd be paying for that mistake 30 years later?
Sing it, everyone.
Dead boys. Bad boys. Did I say bad boys or
Where's
dad boys?
Dad? He's in homeroom.
Where's Daddy? He's doing a silly podcast right now and making up songs. Dad boys. That was good. Whew. Thank you for that.
Pull that one out of our ass.
Good band name, Dad Boys.
Solid band name. Thanks.
It's also actually would be a good sitcom.
Yeah.
That would be such a network sitcom.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Dad Boys. Fuck, it's
shit.
actually good.
I know.
That was
thinking the
fun.
same thing. All right. Do you
I
want
have to steal the shit out of Yen's story and this.
Yeah.
I know.
Start right producing it.
All of a sudden
The
they see it
Lions
on,
Den Productions.
they see the TV commercials.
I don't give a shit. I'll see you in court.
All right.
Do you want to do one more?
Lead up.
One more round of band names, or are we gonna end on that? Dad
Listen,
Boys is pretty
I
good.
think
that was
Dad
a
Boys.
good
We'll
end.
save. We'll
Yeah.
save it.
End on a high note.
By the way, hilarious how white you and I were, Will, because we both fucking started clapping differently when you were scatting. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
Thank
That
you,
was fun.
guys. I hope you had a laugh. What?
Hey, bye.
Hope you
Bye.
had a laugh.
I don't know.
We are friends.